to get started, folks.
Washington's 106.7 WJFK. Here starts Ron and Fez.
Okay, good. You're in for that, right?
Ron and Fez.
Because we have a...
Spy report.
On our own Billy Staples.
Oh, nice.
We said that Billy Staples found out that he believed that his staple had burst in his stomach, forcing him to gain weight.
Billy Staples became the first person in medical history to put on 22 pounds after having his stomach stapled, which should be physically impossible.
No, this is not a radio bit. This is an actual true thing. Billy talked to his doctor today.
Spy report.
Billy, what's the story on your health?
Well, Ronnie, as it turns out, I have not popped a staple.
How the hell can you put on 22 pounds and have your stomach stapled?
All right, now that was your one excuse. The surgery has been botched. It's all gone wrong.
Well, good news for my surgeon, bad news for me, basically.
How did you put on weight, Tiny, with your stomach stapled off?
Well, I think I'm probably hanging out with, like, the wrong kinds of people, eating the wrong things.
Are you eating those people?
No.
Because that would explain it.
No, I'm not eating people, but I'm
Stop
going
pulling
out.
your pants up. Now, when I turn on the Today Show, the weather guy is under 200 pounds, and you were what, 285?
Yeah, it was 282 when I went to the doctor.
282 after having your stomach stapled. That's impossible.
And you're right, Al Roker looks great.
Yeah.
Al Roker is so thin now.
Well, they opted for the bypass. I went for the other one. I didn't get the bypass, which is obviously a better operation.
All right, our buddy the Ass Man, Fezzi, he had his stomach stapled. He's on the line with us right now.
Nice.
We wanted to check in and see where his weight was. He was, what, almost 500 pounds?
510.
510 pounds.
He went over 5 bills before he got stapled.
Let's talk to the Ass Man. How you doing, Ass Man?
Hey, buddies. How you doing?
Hey, what is your weight now?
I just went for my 18-month checkup.
Yeah.
Everything's doing fine. All my blood work is done. I'm doing pretty damn well, actually.
Uh-huh.
Jumped on the scale, and I am now down, glad to say I'm down to 233.
233.
Wow! Over half of you is gone.
Is 50 pounds less than you. Billy, I see you cringing, and you look like you're in pain.
Ass Man, you rule.
You couldn't have told me anything more damaging to my psyche and my ego right now.
And remember the picture that you had of you and Ass Man and how proud you were?
No, at the Lizzie Grubman thing.
Yeah, the Lizzie Grubman dance.
Yeah, we have a picture of Ass Man and Billy Staples sitting on a bench together.
Oh, my God.
And it looks like Ass Man had a little baby. It looks like a little mini-me because Ass Man is at his biggest, 510.
And you were so proud then, Billy, and now look, you're 50 pounds heavier than the Ass Man.
Can we take that picture again?
Yeah.
With Ass Man being the little
let's
one?
do an after picture.
No, we're not
with
doing...
Billy.
You're not anything intentionally to...
Ass Man, how could Billy keep putting on weight even though he's been stapled?
It's the procedure he had done. Anything he eats, even though he only eats a small amount of it, he absorbs everything he eats. By way of difference, anything I eat, well, most of it just gets passed through. I don't digest. I don't absorb as much as Billy does. So I digest a lot. I absorb a lot less.
All right, Billy, so let me ask you, what are you absorbing, Junior?
I'm absorbing a lot of things I obviously shouldn't. I mean, no more milkshakes, no more late-night candy bars and party mix, and, I'm eating everything I should.
You ate another bag of party mix last night.
All right, but Billy, here's the thing. If you were the type of person who could control what you ate, you wouldn't have to be stapled.
I know, Ronnie, and that's what's scaring the hell out of me. I see Ass Man down to 230. I'm going up to 280, probably pushing 290 for all that I know, with all the eating and stuff I'm doing.
All right, I've never seen Billy so down. He's so furious.
I love it.
No, this is not funny, Faz. I put my life at risk to save myself, to better myself, to get to 200 pounds. I got to 261 and got up to 283.
All right, to better yourself, let me inform the audience about this today.
Okay.
As you were telling me and Ronnie that you were getting the report back from your doctor, I have to hear it through the chomping and smell of a Slim Jim as you're putting processed beef and fat and salt in you.
Well, I was hungry, and I wasn't going to have a Snickers bar or anything. I'm trying, that really blew my mind when I found out I didn't pop a staple. I thought I had an excuse. And I realized the excuse is me. You know what? That's
I say that every day.
No, I mean, Fez, this is really, I have an addictive personality, in case you didn't notice. Oh. And it's like, the fact that I've been stapled and I'm gaining weight is blowing my friggin' mind.
Should. Maybe this will make you feel better. Ass Man, Is 50 pounds less?
No, you know what?
50 pounds lighter. Ass man?
Yes.
You know what? You've worked really hard for this, and you can finally do it. If you want to call Billy fat, you can go ahead and do it tonight because he's 50 pounds more than you and stapled a year earlier.
Oh, my God.
Did I ever call you fat ass man?
No, he did.
Okay.
I
You can
respect
do it.
Billy's gone through a lot. I respect Billy as a friend. I would never pick on him.
You're a good man, ass man.
I would never do that to Billy.
Yes, man, how much can you eat in one sitting? I mean, do you eat a lot, or...
What do you want to do, have an eating contest?
No, I just want to find out what
That's the way of bragging?
You could be a winner.
I want to find out what I'm doing wrong, that's all.
A bag of party mix a night. That's one thing on the grocery list, Jumbo Beretta.
I tell you the truth, most of the stuff that I eat is protein-based. I go after my proteins first and foremost before I eat anything else. And by the time I finish eating my stuff, I'm not looking to eat anything else.
Billy has 2 Carvel ice creams and then a sensible meal. With every meal.
Ice cream cakes.
Yes, man, I don't get full anymore. It's like I used to get...
Billy, you not get full. Your stomach's smaller than mine.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I can eat 24 pieces of sushi.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Billy, what did you do?
Seriously, Bill, you screwed up.
And if
He stretched that stomach out. There's something wrong here.
Exactly, ass man. If a staple hasn't burst, then that means Billy has created another fat stomach out of his pouch.
Oh, my God. I mean,
He's bovine. He's got 2 giant stomachs.
I mean, from what I understand, the way that Billy's procedure was, they just made his stomach like the size of a walnut. And for him to gain weight, he must be. I mean, from what I'm hearing, I mean, the ice cream, that's no good. I mean, that's loaded with sugar. I mean, he's basically going.
I know that. I know what I'm eating. It's like I didn't get to be 360 because I don't know what's bad for me. It's like
so you're literally only about 60 pounds away from where you were before you were.
I'm about 80
Yeah,
pounds.
but you know you put on since then.
No,
Not
you're
that
bigger.
much. Maybe 5 pounds. Okay, I'm not over 290. I don't think.
Oh, hey, you want to quit bragging?
Well, you know, the scales could be wrong, too. You know, there's a chance that both of those scales were off.
The scales of justice are wrong. That you're even alive.
This is absolutely...
What are you going to do now, Billy? Are you going to get the other operation or not?
How can you get the other operation if the other one isn't broken?
I wasn't even going to think about the other operation if I didn't pop a staple. I mean, first off, I was sure that I did. I had no doubt in my mind this thing was going to be gushing and leaking all over.
Yeah, we all thought that you popped a staple.
Yeah, and now it's like she goes, well, you know, come in next week, talk to the doctor if you want to have the revision done. And I'm like, wait a second. Because I can't stop eating milkshakes, I got to go into the knife again? I'm like, I did this once. Just not do this.
Who's your doctor, Wolfgang Puck?
No, I got no problem with my doctor because he obviously did a great job. It held up through all the eating I've done and misuse.
Dr. Bobby Flay.
Keyword there, misuse.
No kidding.
Yes, thank you, ass man.
I told the receptionist today, can he operate on my head instead? Because that's where my problem is.
I'm sure the brain has been stapled years ago.
He told this receptionist, what are the side dishes?
This receptionist, was it at a Boston market?
No. And you know what? This is a very tough time for me. I could use a little support here. I'm closing on 300 pounds again. Again. I cannot believe I just said that word. Again.
And Ass Man's closing in on 200 pounds as he loses more and more weight. I am so proud of you, Ass Man.
Hey, guys, take this. In August, I'm going for my second round of plastic surgery to take off more excess skin.
More skin, huh?
Which means, more weight loss.
That's right, because that hanging skin is just adding pounds onto you.
Exactly.
Guess what? Billy's going in next month for skin grafts to add more.
Okay.
Sell him your old skin. Hey, let me ask you this, Esman. You been getting any?
Yes. I'll put it kindly, yes.
So now, are you still paying for it, or?
Oh, no. That's only for, in case of emergency, break ass, of course.
Sure, break ass.
Of course. And, of course, I'm, doing what I have to do to, satisfy the needs.
Yeah, you weren't able to, yeah.
You couldn't even reach before.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ass Man is living out your fantasies, Billy, because you talked to us on the air and said, all I've ever wanted is for a girl to come on to me. And now Ass Man's living your fantasies. He's 230 pounds.
Why do you have to make it sound so pathetic? Is it necessary to make it sound that pathetic? It was my heartfelt, fears and insecurities, and it makes it, when you say it like that, I sound like a retard.
I think someone should at least enjoy your fantasies.
How's your staples doing, Billy?
Not good.
What? Did you go to your staple doctor this week?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. It's bad or good? Just tell us that. It's bad?
It's bad.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Or is this another one of your drunk lies?
Oh, I'm not drunk, and it's not a lie. This is bad.
All right, we'll be right back to hear the latest on Billy dominating the show tonight, Fezzi.
Sure, a medical update coming up next.
All right, we wanted to do a Billy update. What addiction is this on, Billy?
This is my food addiction.
Food addiction. All right, as we continue the soap opera that is Billy Staples' life, what happened at the Staple Doctor?
Well, as we know, I went on my test last week, and they said I did not pop a staple. So I have gained 20-some-odd pounds.
To me, you're always Papa Staple, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I have gained 20-some-odd pounds.
He's about to become Grandpapa Staple.
Really? So you've gained over 20 pounds, and yet you've been stomach stapled.
Yes, so there are a number of possibilities for this, and the one that I thought was most prevalent was the fact that I was eating the wrong foods. So I had to go, and I figured I was going to get nutritional counseling today and, put me back on the right path on what to eat. And I figured that would be it today.
Sure, because you need another counselor.
Yeah, like I need a hole in the head. And anyway, he told...
let me just show Fez. Fez, here's the pictures of Billy before and after stapling.
All right, he's actually bigger after stapling in the after picture.
This is what they're using for the magazine. It's before and after.
You look like a big snowman.
I'd like to see your before and after picture.
All right. I have them. There is a difference, actually.
Because you're in the union.
And so, ironically, he took my picture today, and that was the same shirt I was wearing when he took my after picture, and I weigh 3 pounds heavier now than I did then.
So now you're up to 25 pounds.
Yeah, I'm up to 285 now. I've gained 3 pounds since I saw him last.
How big were you when you went and got stapled?
Now, that's 3 pounds since you went on that new diet that you told us. Just watch it.
Yeah, that worked well for a week. March 20th is the last time I went.
I asked how much you weighed when you first got stapled. I don't know why March 20th is the answer.
I don't know. 360.
He should help.
This has been a very difficult day.
How long before you get back to 360? Can we do an over-under? Let's bring in a calendar.
Oh, at this rate, 3 pounds every other week.
Let me ask you this, Billy. How many Xanax you taking today? And be honest.
Today I took 2.
Okay. Because I know you're a little high today.
No, I took one when I got up and one when I left the doctor.
Why, when you get up, would you need a sleeping pill?
It's a relaxer.
Who wakes up? Zsa would not wake up and take a sleeping pill.
And you took 2.
No, I didn't take them at the same time. I took one on my way to the doctor.
Now, you know what? Here's what I love. If he tells us he took 2, he had to take 4.
Why don't you believe me ever? Ever. I'm telling you the God's honest truth.
Because you lie constantly.
No, I do not.
Maybe because you're the world's biggest liar.
And I don't want to keep getting into this, but the fact that you are on a steady supply of Xanax in no way, to me, lets you lay claim to the fact that you're sober.
No, that's your opinion.
Why don't you try
I take Xanax to fly. I know what it does.
No, because you don't have an anxiety problem.
And I can't move. I'm in a coma for a week.
Let me say this. You don't think he's anxious before he gets on a plane? He's freaking out. I've seen him.
I have such a high tolerance to drugs and medication.
Because you're taking them every day.
I've been taking them for years every day. When you go for surgery, you have to tell the anesthesiologist that you're an addict because they have to give you more because a normal amount will not put you out.
I don't know how you can argue and agree with us at the same time, and yet somehow you pull it off.
So, yeah, you can be affected by your Xanax. You haven't been taking things as long as I have.
Here's the for and against. The counterpoint pictures.
He's huge in the after picture.
You have to show them to everybody. It's not.
I know, but the producers like to wake up and take a look at it.
All right, on the Ron and Fez countdown calendar, you are 75 pounds, down to 75 pounds away from being your pre-stapled weight. We are closing in on our goal, Ronnie.
Wait a second. Why are you getting joy out of this? Look at you, Fez. You can't even. Look. This is not funny.
All right, calm down. Here's what I want you to do. You know what you need to do is Learn how to meditate. Have you ever meditated before?
Yeah.
All right, here, I want to help you, all right?
Okay.
Shut your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. I just want you to picture yourself just relaxing on a deserted beach. Maybe a little meditation music. I hate to wake up the producers. You're breathing in. You're breathing out. With each breath, you're becoming calmer and calmer. And now as you sit on this beach, beautiful water, white sands, something seems to be coming up in the distance. In and out. It's two figures. And you notice these two figures are close together. Now they're kissing. It's Heather and the guy she was with last night. And they have your wallet.
Whoa.
On a floating couch.
They have your wallet.
All right.
Thanks for music.
Did that make you feel better?
Up to the end, it was relaxing. The in and out is definitely a relaxing feeling.
So you don't like the end?
Not what I would have picked.
You want to go back to your old meditation? Xanax?
It's medication.
Meditation? Medication.
Medication.
So you're 75 pounds away from your goal weight, 360.
Yep.
Can you do it?
Do you think you can make it?
No, I am not trying to make it.
Then why do you keep putting on weight even after you're stapled?
Because I eat. I went in there today thinking I'm just eating the wrong things, okay? You know, I'm snacking, I'm having ice cream or milkshakes or candy. I'm having what I shouldn't have, chips.
True.
And, you know, and so for the past week, I've tried to do the things that I'm supposed to do just to see if it's still working. I'm still eating things I shouldn't, but, like, I wouldn't drink with my meal. And just to see if the sacking was still working.
You're still sacking. We're with you all the time.
I know. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I said I'm trying to see if I can still do it. Until I got to the doctor today.
Right, so
I figured he would help me.
Candy, potato chips, and what else?
Milkshakes.
Mm-hmm. And what else?
I drink regular soda instead of diet soda.
I wish I was on this diet.
Yeah, it's tonight's dinner. Look at his shirt. You'll be able to see exactly what he ate any given day.
I walked in yesterday, and you were downing this big sausage hoagie thing. I don't even know what you call it when you...
I'd call it a dink. I think they had a dink there.
It was half a calzone.
A sausage calzone.
Drop the zone. It was a half a cow.
You know
so I know that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
No, all right, but wait a second. Why is it that I came in here, I had a very bad day, 2.5 hours at the doctor, and I'm talking about a calzone that I wound up throwing up, okay? I hope that makes you feel better. You tell me
still smell it on you.
I wound up going and throwing that whole thing up because I ate too fast.
I sit here and watch you through that control room window. And for the duration of this show, usually you and that fat-ass Harry Elvis don't quit chewing the whole night.
There's a bag of Doritos right next to you. I saw it all night.
Yeah, and Harry ate all of them.
Oh, God.
Don't blame it on that kid.
I came in here before, went back out, I said, gee, I should have gotten a bigger bag of chips.
Why do you have a bag of chips with you in your utility belt, fat man?
I share them with everybody. And I'm not fat man.
But you said you went on the diet this week and you gained 3 pounds.
No, I went on the diet March 20th when I worked out and I didn't lose any weight. So I figured, what the hell?
You didn't go on a diet. You walked on a treadmill at the hotel a couple of days.
Until we were ready to go for milkshakes.
All right, Harry's got something to add.
What do you got, Harry Elvis?
When I went out to get food for everyone, this is what Billy ordered. A giant bag of Doritos, a pastrami sandwich with American cheese, a Snickers bar, and a Dr. Pepper.
And this is the diet.
That's a lie.
This is a great diet.
What did he order?
I'll back him up on that.
No.
I saw it.
That is a lie.
What's the lie?
I guarantee you that's a lie.
What's the lie? Tell us what you actually got.
It was roast beef.
Well, what's the difference? Now you're doing jokes, Billy.
No,
but the fact is, how can you eat that? Did you
I didn't eat
all?
the Snickers. Snickers is still over there.
Why would you have a Snickers?
Yes, because
because everyone else ordered one and it sounded good at the time. It was like Mikey got one, Wonder Boy got one. And
Quit talking like a baby.
And Wonder Boy aren't having stapling problems.
Well, yeah, okay, I have a weight problem. It's not like this goes away just because I had my stapling. I still like sweets.
Anything else that went away for it?
Carney Wilson, people that we know personally, Ass Man, Al Roker, everyone, their weight just went away literally like it was magic.
All right, so I'm the friggin' loser of the bunch, all right? I picked the wrong goddamn surgery.
And when you order the Doritos, the roast beef sandwich, the Dr. Pepper, the Snickers bar, and you're proud that the Snickers bar is still surviving over there? The Snickers bar hasn't been caught in the trap yet? You know what? With all those things, not one of them should fit in your stapled pouch. You shouldn't be able to get any of that in there.
Of course I should. I have to get food in my pouch. I'm supposed to eat stuff that I have to chew.
You shouldn't be able to get a whole sandwich, a whole bag of Doritos in that pouch. It's supposed to be a tiny thing that keeps you from overeating.
I have a dilated sack.
I know, your mom told me.
Oh. All right. Now it's health problems that, you don't even care about.
Who's ringing? Is that me?
Who's got a faggy phone ringing like that?
Nope, not me.
Not me.
That was
my phone's not even in here.
One of you guys has a phone. Why would you run, Harry? Is that what your phone sounds like, Fez?
It doesn't say that I have a call, but it could have been me. I have the William Tell Overture.
Well, that had to be. It's not going to be anybody else. Hey, Nick, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's up? I was just curious why the fat guy from Blues Travelers can get his stomach stapled and look great after, a couple of years. And Billy doesn't have the willpower to just say no to food.
Billy? John Popper pulled it off and you can't. And he was bigger than you, right?
He was huge, dude. He was in a freaking wheelchair.
All right. You want me to explain it to you? I'll explain it to you. John Popper had a different kind of surgery than I did. I had a choice, and believe it or not, I made the wrong choice. Okay? I know that people find that very hard to believe, but I made a wrong decision in my life.
Go ahead, John Pop-Tart. What's your story?
And I picked one kind of surgery that they do not do anymore, and my sac got dilated. And my doctor told me today that after further reviewing the test, there is some rupture seepage.
From eating too much?
Yeah, he goes, because what the test did, it was under...
You got a chicken wing stuck in your sack.
No. I have
Those
nothing.
Doritos are sharp on the corners. They're poking through.
It's like eating Chinese stars.
No, he goes... He said that when I swallowed the radioactive liquid... He saw it and went down, but that's not under pressure. When it's under pressure, it will leak. There is an opening, and it will go into the stomach. So there is a rupture of the suture line, of the staples.
And all it takes is the pressure of a Snickers bar.
Or sushi or whatever, whatever it is I'm eating. When I eat too much of it. Because I told him, I said it became a game with me to see how much I could eat. It did. It became a contest.
Why do you act like a victim when you're making a game?
When you're trying to overstuff your body when it should be physically impossible to do so.
Look, it's not physically impossible to do anything. Was it uncomfortable? I cannot tell you how many times I felt uncomfortable, sick, because I ate too much.
That's the signal. That's the cue. That means the surgery's working. Stop eating.
Well, I would, and then I would throw up, and then I'd have to wait a couple hours. I'd eat more. My sack got so dilated where I can eat... I could eat more than I should, and my food would go into my stomach and still get absorbed, no matter what it is. But if I go the other operation, this bypass, it totally bypasses my stomach.
So now he's recommending the other surgery?
This is where it gets really difficult, because he went in there today and he suggested I get the surgery.
The gastric bypass.
The revision. But he goes, listen, I want you to donate your own blood ahead of time because it's very risky.
Can't you go to KFC and get the large gravy?
Why would you have to donate your own blood?
Because it's a very risky operation. There's a lot of chances of bleeding because he has to undo what's done. And he goes, and what happens is the things get attached. Your liver becomes attached to the stapling.
Oh.
There's like scarring tissue and stuff.
My dream was that you would die on the table.
No, that's a lovely dream.
Every man has to have one.
My family would be very happy to hear that.
I can't help it. I had a dream that you died on the table.
So, and he's explaining it all to me. And,
why do it?
I didn't. Ron, because, you know what? I want to be thin. I obviously am never going to be thin. I'm so tired of being the kid who was always made fun of. I've never let that go.
You're not a kid.
Well, you know what? I still feel like one, Faz, when I get made fun of because of my weight, and, it brings me back to being 6 years old, 7 years old, being called all names and stuff. Why do you think I'm in therapy 3 days a week and on all kinds of medication and stuff? You don't think these things leave a mark? For any kids out there, when you make fun of a fat kid, it affects them. Just know that.
I thought it was because of all the drinking and pills.
Well, yeah, that's the stuff we make fun of you for.
Well, no, but what do you think all that came from? There's a manifestation.
If you lose, how much would you lose? What would you be down to?
He said I could probably lose about 70 pounds. He goes, you'll never be 170 or 180. I said, I don't want to be 170 or 180. I wanted to be 200. He goes, you can probably get down to 210. And I was like, you know what? I want to wear nice clothes. I want to feel nice.
Even at 210, you're still going to be a dick.
No, I'm not.
And you're not going to wear nice clothes.
I'm not going to be.
You wear free T-shirts from the radio station.
Well, see, things will be different, though, when I lose weight. I'm going to change.
You're not going to change, Billy.
I know. I don't see why you think that your stomach, your physical body changing is going to change your attitude or the way you put off people.
It's a self-esteem issue.
You'll just be the thinnest guy ever to be killed in a drunk driving accident.
No.
We got to take a break, Billy. So now you definitely get this thing again?
No, I'm not.
When's it supposed to take place?
It's actually a long story, so there's more to it that I haven't told you yet. It's up to me. I have to make that decision.
Yeah.
So.
You think it's something that you should speed into? I mean, you have all the time in the world, right?
Well, I told them to put the papers in today for the operation.
You're gonna have it done.
I said start the ball rolling. Get the okay
and they pushed you.
Get the.
Who's paying for this?
My insurance company.
Are they going to pay for it again?
Well, this is what I mean by getting the paperwork.
Your
ready.
Ex-wife's insurance company's going to pay?
Yeah, I called her up about it already.
You're such
what a scumbag. Even if you lose the weight, you're still going to be a scumbag.
Why? I gave her a courtesy call to let her know that,
And yet she has issues, and she's not good enough for him.
I don't understand why someone like Al Roker can get down so thin. I mean, he's got to be below 210.
Well, Al Roker has the money to have a personal trainer in a gym.
No, why can't you, if you get this extreme radical surgery, why can't you get below 210? Because he knows the way you eat?
No, he just goes that for some reason, people who have the revision, he goes, he's only done about a dozen of them, but he's noticed that people who have the revision, instead of just having the bypass first, do not lose as much as I would have if I would have had the bypass originally.
I love the built-in excuses.
I love the fact that whatever it does, he has to keep doing revisions.
You think I like it? You think I enjoy this?
I think
I think you'll find a way to put on weight after the extreme surgery.
Well, thank you for that vote of confidence. I really do appreciate it. I'm putting my life on the line, donating my own blood. May not get it. Your own partner thinks I'm not going to survive the table, and you're thinking I'm going to be putting weight on.
You did it before!
It's a different operation.
What would be a better fate, dying on the table or putting on weight again?
Putting on weight again.
I'd rather...
Then go with Ronnie's plan. Fine. Do what you guys want.
Sorry, Fez, he picked me. Let's take it like a man. He's going to die on the table.
Fine.
He didn't make it sound too promising.
Mark my words. You are not going to make it through this, Billy.
No.
If you do this, you will, look at me, die on the table.
I'm not looking at you when you say die on the table.
He looked at you until you said die, then he tried to hide his face like a child.
We got to break. We're really running behind.
Howard Stern, Don and Mike, Bill O'Reilly, Ron and Fez and the Washington Redskins, 106.7 WJFK.